Hey guys, quick thing before we get into this video. I just want to let you guys know that this video was written and recorded and literally in the editor when Dead by Daylight released their big Operation Health announcement. If you're not aware and you're just watching this video and you're like, what are you talking about? Dead by Daylight recently announced that they're going to be taking the entire year of 2025 to just give us a shitload of quality of life updates, and almost all of them are amazing. If you want to know my full thoughts and my reactions to everything, I made a video that I'm going to put somewhere on the screen. Let me turn the sub goal off. I'm gonna put somewhere on the screen here and it'll be linked in the description. You can go click on that. But I asked in that video if people still wanted to see this video that you're currently watching, and people said yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and post the video as it was recorded. But if you see something in this video that is already been announced in the quality of life update that Behavior announced themselves, you don't need to go into the comments and go, oh my god, good news, Kaiser, they're putting it. I know they are. I know they're already putting it in. But yeah, so people still wanted to see this. They wanted to see how many that I guess predicted when I wrote the video. So I hope you guys enjoy this quality of life video. Thank you again so much for watching the videos. It always means the world to me. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so let's talk about 5 quality of life updates I want to see come to DBD. If you're curious about other things I have 3 other videos in this series, and some of them have even been added into the game since I started making these videos. So that goes to show that with hard work, perseverance, and a lot of loud yelling, Behavior will add all of these features we want at some point within the next century. Don't forget to let me know what quality of life changes you want to see down below, and let's get into mine. Number 1. A gifting system. This may seem small to some people, but as a content creator, part-time e-dater, and someone who just genuinely loves this game and wants to help more people get into it, I want the ability to gift people certain skins using the shards that I've built up. And I love gifting people shards directly, even as like a community tournament reward or something like that, or a giveaway, or, you know, just really in general. I don't know, I just find it odd how gifting systems in games have kind of died out in recent years, but the possibilities are endless for Dead by Daylight. Like I said, you got tournament rewards for shards, or if your buddy is a bit short on a skin they want, fake deep voice lads buying their skin for their Discord kitten, and the biggest one in my opinion, the ability to help your friends you introduce to the game get a start to their character collections without having to spend real money. Like, imagine if you brought in a buddy of yours and you don't have the money to actually give them any of the killers, but you've got like 100,000 shards built up. You could just gift them a killer or 2 or 5 or whatever, and they would be able to actually play the fucking game and have time to have things to experiment with and have things to play with. I just think that it would be much more impressive if we were allowed to use our hard-earned in-game currency within the gifting system. I think there actually is a gifting system currently in the game, or at least they're working on one where it's like Oryx cell based. I don't know offhand, and it's not because I don't play this game. I do. I just don't spend any time in the shop, so I don't know if there actually is a gifting system in the game currently, and I've missed it somehow. But I know that there's not one for shards, so that's at least what I want, is a gifting system related to shards. Number 2, blood web improvements. So spinning the blood web in this game has gotten so much better since the days of clicking and holding each nose while your eyes glaze over and you realize your time is better spent rubbing one out because your wrist hurts in both situations, but at least you've got titties to look at in the latter. However, I have some suggestions. Number 1, allow us to select priority items and offerings for the auto spender, so I don't have to check the blood web every time before I press auto spend. And number 2, either allow a mass dump option, so you just spend all your BP at once, or allow a toggle so if I hit the auto spend button, it just spins blood points until I'm out of them. That way I can press the button and go make a sandwich or something on rank reset days. And consider this a sub point, but would you please uncap the blood points? Thank you. Number 3, rework the daily system and add weekly quest. I do plan on making a full video on this concept at some point so that we can have all my complaints, solutions, and such in one more organized place, but I have been saying for a long time that the quest system needs a huge update. First off, I want tomes to be kept as is. These unique challenges that they provide along with basic ones to unlock lore and help with the battle pass system are fine, especially with changes that they've made in recent tomes, toning down on the more impossible ones and making everything feel more reasonable. I like the fact that in order to unlock lore in this game, you have to play the game. It's something that not a lot of online multiplayer live service games do. In fact, most of them don't even have the lore accessible in the game to begin with. So I think this is a really cool addition, and I've always enjoyed this system. I think it's really, really great. Gives new players a backlog of reasons to play the game. Awesome. But I want more for the player base. Baxter, please, I'm recording a video. I know. If you guys don't know, this is my fat cat, Baxter. He wants attention while I'm trying to record a video. But you guys want to see a little trick? He's got a button on his butt that makes him lick things. Are you ready? Oh, he's biting me this time. Yeah, he's got a little spot on his back, right there. That's always itching. He's got like a dry skin problem. We tried putting coconut oil to please the dry skin problem, but he got mad at us for that. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out how to solve his dry skin problem. But we actually had to remove the carpet out of the house. One, because we hate carpet, but two, because he would rub himself. He'd like rock climb on the carpet, and then he would mat the area back here that I'm currently rubbing that's making him lick me. So it always itches for him, but he's a good boy. He's mostly a good boy. We can't have furniture in the house because he pisses on it, so he's only allowed in rooms with furniture if you're watching him, but he's a good boy. Anyway, as I was saying before that little interruption, I want more for the player base, so here's my ideas. Number 1, give us 6 dailies every day, 3 for killer and 3 for survivor. Allow 1 reroll in each category per day, and allow dailies to stack up to a total of 9 in case someone can't log on for a couple of days. 2, each week has 12 weeklies, 6 for each role. Weeklies are just basically larger versions of dailies. For example, a killer daily will say trap 3 survivors in traps as the trapper, but its weekly equivalent will say trap 21 survivors in traps as the trapper. Survivor dailies might say escape 1 time as Dwight Fairfield, but the weekly says to escape 7 times as Dwight Fairfield. However, each week, 1 weekly for each role will be tied to how many dailies you do. Every week, if you complete 12 dailies in that role, it completes it. Hey guys, Edio, Editor Kaiser here. I wanted to explain real quick because I realized that the way I made it sound when I was explaining how the weeklies and dailies would be like different from each other. I just want to make it clear that I do not think that you should have a daily that says trap 3 survivors and then in the same week have a weekly that says trap 7 survivors, right? I was just using those as like an example of the differences in numbers. I'm saying that if you have a daily that might say trap 3 survivors with trapper, the weekly that comes with it, the weeklies that come at the same time that that daily comes out might have nothing to do with trapper, right? You might have one that's like hit 28 survivors with feral frenzy as legion, trap 14 survivors in a cage as pyramid head, you know, etc, etc. Like when I was explaining it, I was just using those numbers as examples. I wasn't trying to be like, hey, if you have a trapper daily that week you're going to have a trapper weekly, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying there. Number 4, add cosmetics to prestige levels. Please! I knew when the player icon and banners were introduced, they were going to be a misused concept. I cannot think for the life of me why we don't get certain player icons and banners at different prestiges related to that character. And while I'm on this, add player icons and banners for achievements and devotion levels as well. In fact, change the name of this section to player icon and banner improvements. Just give us more ways to earn them and have those ways relate to our devotion to certain characters and the game. I just feel like the ball with player icons and banners wasn't just fumbled, it was hurled into a fucking volcano. And number 5, allow access to everyone in custom lobbies. The worst way to learn a character is to play against bots. However, I think that the best way to see if you like the feel of a character is against bots. So I think that custom lobbies should just have every character unlocked. Let people try killers before they buy them against bots or against their friends so they can get a feel and not feel gypped if they buy a character they don't like. yeah, I don't have much to say else on this one. Just it's pretty straightforward. And that's 5 quality of life changes that I want for Dead by Daylight. Let me know what yours are down below. Check the other videos in this playlist if you like videos like this. And as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. You want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, immersive discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. And if you're interested in seeing me live, then I go live almost every day on Twitch at twitch.tv/JojoRKaiser. Link down in the description down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.